What's your reaction?
Huge relief.
She's a survivor of rape, applauding Beacon Hill for finally getting rid of the 15-year statute of limitations on prosecuting rape cases when DNA ties the suspect to the crime. Massachusetts will now join 35 other states that have either eliminated the statute of limitation when there's DNA evidence or removed the statute of limitations altogether for felony sex crimes.
It's just such a huge step forward, like a huge step towards justice that many of us haven't had or seen in a while.
We first introduced you to this Massachusetts woman in May. She was attacked in 2005 after she took a ride from a man she didn't know.
Pulled over, and that's when he got real ugly with me. I remember him saying, "Get in the back," over and over. Get in the back, get in the back, get in the back. And that's when the rape happened.
In 2022, investigators matched DNA collected from a sexual assault examination after the woman's rape to this man, Ivan Chung, who was working as a vice president at a Boston bank. Prosecutors charged him with raping 4 women dating back to 2003.
It's horrifying, but we still have to prove it in court.
Despite DNA tying Chung to 2 of the rapes, the cases were dropped because of the 15-year statute of limitations. The other cases were also dismissed for other reasons. Chung denies he raped anyone and has not been convicted of any crimes.
Honestly, I've prayed that that person never harms anyone as long as they live.
This is the 3rd legislative session the bill has been filed that would eliminate the statute of limitations when there's DNA.
Why would they not pass it before? I don't know.
You testified on Beacon Hill. You spoke publicly about this. Why?
I wanted to just be a voice for those who, because when you're going through the motions of all what people talk about, the PTSD, when you're in the throes of that, the last thing you're thinking about is like going to, speak about it. So for all of them, that's who I have in mind.
The governor added the language to her budget proposal earlier this year to get rid of the statute of limitations for rape cases when there's DNA, and then the House and the Senate adopted it. The legislature passed the budget yesterday, and the governor now has 10 days to sign it, which she says she's looking forward to doing to help survivors who have had to wait far too long for justice. Chung's attorney declined to comment. Mike Bodette, 5 Investigates.
Such important reporting, Mike. Thank you for that. And if you've got a story you think 5 Investigates should look into, call our tip line. The number is right there on your screen. Or you can send us an email, 5investigates@wcvb.com.